Hi everybody, I'm Kathleen Byram, and I would like to talk about Stockholming. Now, Stockholming is not a formal or standard English word found in traditional dictionaries. It's used as a colloquialism or neologism. I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't even know what it is. In informal speech, internet culture, and creative writing. Because Stockholm Syndrome refers to a psychological phenomenon where a hostage or abuse victim develops an emotional bond with their captor, Stockholming is used to describe the act of someone exhibiting those behaviors. Now that I've read that to you, I would like to talk about Stockholming for a minute. I think that I do it. It's part of my wiring, it seems. I think from a very young age, my father being very authoritarian parent, I became, it's like when someone was bad or too aggressive or something uncomfortable, I would try to bond with them. I have a tendency to want to bond with an enemy. If someone is harming me or treating me poorly, I will try to bond with them. I realize that I do this. It's intentional. I'm not going to say that I don't. It reminds me of Hannibal Lecter. Hannibal is a character that I am very fascinated with. I have done a lot of reading about him, and I understand that he is fictional. He's not real. I'm not that nuts right now. But the things that Thomas Harris writes about Hannibal are very important to me. I remember things like in the end, in the book, he is with Clarice. And at one point, she says, "Thanks." And he says, "Do not say thanks." And she had evolved. And she said, "I will say thanks because I feel like it." Something to the order of that. That's not a quote. And instead of having a wild fury of a reaction, which is what my brain expects, he understood, and he realized she was not something he could control. I would like to reach that point where I talk to those who are in charge as though I'm comfortable with them. I'm having a lot of trouble here, I'm going to admit, with glitchy brain. I'm having trouble remembering things. And it may be stress. I have a lot of stress in my life right now. Anyway, I just want to talk about this Stockholming tendency. Something else happened. Something rather bizarre. And that is, I used to have I wanted to say night terrors, but that's not the right thing. It's sleep paralysis. There are people who believe that it's a demon. It's not a demon, it's your brain. And what happened to me was I would have situations where I was thinking that I was awake and that something was coming in and sexually attacking me. And so, in pure Stockholming tradition, I forced myself to accept it. I put myself into a different mindset. I don't know if this makes sense to you or not, but this is how I dealt with it, and I accepted the onslaught. This solved the problem. We didn't need that, did we? This made the paralysis attacks go away. When I accepted what was happening to me and I tried to make the best of it, it stopped. I find that very fascinating. Hannibal Lecter treats polite people with consideration and kindness, and he treats bullies and jerks the opposite. He is a very interesting character, and I would like to talk about him for a long time, but I think I'm about to go on 10 minutes, which means I'm going to lose my thing, so I'm going to have to go now. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.